welcome back. We have gone to the grocery store to pick up all kind of food that we're going to need for the next 7-8 days of being in a hotel. And to cut costs, the number one thing is to not eat out. That is so expensive. 3 meals a day, horrible idea. So the first thing we think of is breakfast or breakfast-like food. We find a hotel that has that. We are currently in a hotel that provides breakfast. So every morning we'll get up and go see what they have. And then we make sure to have a little snack food for lunch. And then of course, as many dinners as possible here in the hotel. I'm gonna show you what we picked up so far. So since we have a full kitchen minus a oven, we can get a lot accomplished here. So I brought from home some tea bags in the back to make a oatmeal breakfast. But from the grocery store, we picked up some gluten-free bagels. I will buy some bagels from one of my favorite bagel places that's in town and grab probably about 3 or 4. Maybe I'll take home a couple, we'll see. And this is some yogurt for myself. I grabbed peach and vanilla chocolate. There was a sale on those, so we had to grab them. Fruit, because hey, you gotta have fruit throughout the day. Some veggies and cucumber, some avocado cucumber. That will be a snack along with a salad. So we will have one meal that's a salad for dinner. Back here, I bought some pasta from home that's easy to cook. And we just picked up one of these pesto tubes. They're so awesome because, of course, my husband's not going to eat all of this in one meal, but he can put this in a suitcase and bring back home. So great for the pesto tube. And then back here is 2 sweet potatoes that he will stuff for another meal. That meal will be stuffed with some of the ground pork. And he will have some chicken, well, we will have some chicken with some basmati rice that's already flavored with turmeric and cumin. These are excellent in a hotel setting because you don't have to worry about spices when you already have it flavored. Now right here in the middle is all kind of ramen packets. My husband has to eat gluten-free, so he loves these rice ramen. So these ramen will be eaten for lunch, including today. And on to the snacks. I brought some nuts and seed mix from home. Chopped pecans and pumpkin seeds are in there. Hubby picked out some garlicky caramelized onion that he said goes excellent with some cheese and crackers and boiled eggs. So here's some gluten-free crackers. I picked up some string cheese, smoked on the right and regular on the left. So that'll be a snack, and then also stuff one of the sweet potatoes with it. And then for some type of sweet treat, a marble cake. So how much did all of this cost? I'll go ahead and give you guys a moment to take a guess. And I'll let you know that it comes in at a whopping $86. I'll put it on the screen. So that price is missing a couple items. Hubby and I both picked up one of these Cavitas sparkling lemonade probiotic drinks. I didn't finish mine. My husband already finished his. And then it also includes some breakfast croissants that we ate this morning. And I think we bought 4 of them. 2 for him, 2 for me. So we'll have 1 tomorrow. Even though the breakfast here is available, they typically do not have gluten-free items. And so that's why we do pick up some food that's not exactly provided at a breakfast place, but at least my husband could get some substantial weight in his breakfast with bread items, specifically gluten-free ones. We are going to pick up a couple more items from the grocery store. A half a dozen eggs, a bag of frozen vegetables, and possibly another pack of protein so that he could eat another meal while I'm gone. So yes, another meal will be taken care of for us, so we don't have to worry about that. And we might eat out another night. Last night we ate out, and that's because we flew in so late that we just needed to grab something quick and fast and head back to the hotel. So that will be 2 nights of eating out, 1 meal provided for us, and then all the goodies you see here. Trying to save as much money when you're away from home for 8 days. So we start right down here, very simple. We needed fruit in the house. So we grabbed 2 quarts of the organic strawberries and some bananas, avocados. Here are some blueberries. We will be going blueberry picking probably within another month maybe. Our blackberries are almost ready on the vines. So here is some romaine hearts. We are growing one type of lettuce in the garden, is doing excellent, but I wanted to break it up with a different veg. You want to help? Mm-hmm. Okay, tell them what that is.
Barbecue chips we got from Aldi. All of this stuff we got from Aldi, actually. So my favorite barbecue chips, gummies, animal gummies,
fruit snacks,
and we got I didn't want this type of wrap.
You wanted the big wraps, the spinach wraps? Yeah, Mommy got these because they'll be small enough.
Okay.
The other ones, I think, will be too much bread.
We got like sausage wraps. No, it's not sausage wraps. Tortilla wraps.
Okay.
Whipped cream for my mom, which is filming the video, and whipped cream for me.
Okay. Come on this side so you can reach your stuff.
Sorry, I said the word mom. I should have not said that.
Yeah, I'm your mom. That's fine.
And then tomato.
That's not tomatoes. What are those?
Potatoes. Potatoes. As I used to call them. A ginormous loaf of bread.
Yes, French bread.
Okay, so we got onions, tomatoes, lettuce.
What about those?
Cherries.
Mm-hmm.
Turn into raisins. So we got 2 gallons of eggs.
Dozens
of eggs. We also got, let's see, strawberry, lime, and lemon juice.
Yeah, lemonade. Mm-hmm.
Lemonade. Oh,
and then we have these 3 proteins.
We got fish.
That's not fish. That's chicken. Uh-huh. Breakfast sausage
that I love to eat. And meat.
Chicken.
Yep.
This is the Aldi version of Poppy, and we like Poppy. So he has cherry limeade, and I have strawberry lemon. So this haul, as small as it seems, it was under $65. And beforehand, I think I have almost purchased the exact same items and was into the 80s. And that's probably because the chicken thighs was around $6 in the past. I got this one at $4.83. And also the breakfast sausage came down to $1.79, and they used to be $2.19. So those little quarters here and there may seem like not a big deal, but if you have 20 items, one quarter will make a huge difference in your budget. So I'll tell you exactly what the thought is when it comes to some meals. Okay, so one of the simplest lunches we'll have a couple times this week will be wrapped in tortillas. So I'll take one of these chicken breasts. We'll go ahead and heat them up in the oven. Put it in a wrap with some lettuce, some red onions, and some homemade salad dressing. Another quick, easy lunch will be tuna salad on the wraps. This is roasted garlic tuna and olive oil. We pretty much like that one. I think there's another one like a lemon pepper, but that one's really good. So we'll eat that. Any other leftover that we have throughout the week will definitely be a lunch during the week. I will definitely add in some fruit snacks, some chips, some homemade crackers and cookies. And then this lovely packet of cherries, because we need some in the house. We always keep cherries or raisins or something like that. And that will go into homemade granola for breakfast. But for dinners this week, the reason why the budget got to stay so low is because we're going to have some beans and rice, which is a leftover meal that we have from last night that we'll eat again either tomorrow night or tonight, depends on my son. And then also we'll go ahead and pull out probably some pork roast or something for another meal. The third and the fourth meal is right here in front of me. All right, there it is. Regular spaghetti. And so we'll make a meat sauce. That's the oven. We'll go ahead and make a typical meat sauce. I have some diced tomatoes. I have tomato paste. We'll cook up the ground beef and then have it with a side salad. And then I'm going to turn this baguette into garlic bread. This is a very simple dinner. We do not have it often because my husband cannot eat tomatoes, but he won't be eating this meal with us that day. So I will make sure to indulge in it that time. Another meal we'll have this week will actually be some roasted chicken thighs, probably breaded, and some mashed Parmesan potatoes. We don't exactly have parm, but we do have a cheese from the farmer, so we'll roast those, mash them, and sprinkle them with parm. They are so good like that. And have it with a veg. So I tend to keep some bags of frozen veggies right in the freezer. That includes peas, broccoli, green beans. We have a little bit of vegetables left on the shelf that I canned last summer. So this chicken dish is going to get a veg next to it, possibly some more lettuce and salad that's coming from the garden. But that's about 4 meals, right? Yeah. If we come up with another meal, I'll be sure to link it at the end of this video to show our 5th meal. Meal number 6 is often leftovers. Fend for yourself. Come look in the kitchen and see what you get, what you got. Grab it, eat it. And then oftentimes we eat a meal at my parents' once a week. So this is it. We are stumbling upon the Father's Day weekend. So this will definitely see us through for the next 6-7 days. All right, we're in the middle of June now, and I did a quick grocery haul to get us some goodies to get us through Father's Day and the next week. So from our local health store, I always grab a bag of einkorn if I don't have the big bag coming in from Azure or Subscribe and Save. And then they had wheat Montana white wheat freshly ground. So you have to press a little button in the grinder and it grinds it up and spits it out. So I grabbed just about a pound of it so we can taste this. It's supposed to be really good. So this is the white wheat. So I'm going to make some muffins out of this so my son and I can enjoy that. And then my husband will taste it to see if he has allergic reaction. And then of course this is our go-to that has very low gluten level. And then my son wanted a cucumber. Him and cucumbers. After that we ran over to Aldi and grabbed some hard salami, breakfast sausage, some coffee. All the coffee I get from there, I never have this particular one, a Venture Blend. These are the lemons that's left over from that crazy Walmart order that was not right. I wanted limes. Butter, some sweet potato chips, and then some crackers, gluten-free for Hubs, original for son and I, and then another dozen eggs. Wait, there's one more. So Aldi sell these mocktail sparkling water strawberry margarita. Here is the can. So these are pretty good. I was surprised how tasty they are. My son and I split one, and then I gave one to my husband. I dropped one in a parking lot. So we already got our use out of it, and we've been home for like 10 minutes. So We are going to move on. We have probably about another full week of groceries to buy for June. Trying to keep it all low this month by shopping weekly because we're in and out of town, missing days, vacation days, invited to people home days. So we're taking it a little at a time. I will put the total on the screen here of this local organic grocery store and Aldi run. An hour before I picked up the food from Aldi in the organic grocery store, I did a Walmart run. At Walmart, I picked up a ton of toiletries, which doesn't get included in our grocery budget, and also picked up a couple gluten-free items that my husband needs that other stores charge too much for. A pack of frozen chicken nuggets, 2 packs of green beans, some gluten-free pasta, tortilla wraps that are gluten-free, 2 cans of tuna, some ice cream, dairy-free and regular, and heavy whipping cream. So these items were missed in the video somehow, but I'll put it in the total for the month. June 2025 is almost over. We have about 6 days left of the month. I think, yeah, about 6 days left of the month. Oh my goodness. I did the last grocery haul for June and I wanted to share. We tried our best to shop weekly this month because we were in and out of town so many days, and I wanted to make sure that we didn't blow the budget by spending it all at the beginning of the month, knowing we might need funds throughout the month, or they will buy food that doesn't get eaten. So let's check out what we grabbed at Kroger today. So Kroger has some good fruit deals today. This container of apricots, not quite ready yet. They're still a little hard, according to my son who's munching on one now. But I think this whole container was only $2.99 or $1.99. We got raspberries back there. They were 2 for $5. Strawberries were 4 something. And then these red bag deals. I love these. If you knew my fiasco at the beginning of the month where I got a bag of lemons instead of limes, now officially got a bag of limes. 2 bags of lemon. These little red bags are $1. So no matter what's in it, it comes to a total of $1, which is very helpful because lemons on the shelf are 89 cents each. Say what? This whole pound of cheddar cheese, that's mainly for my husband and I. I don't need too much of it, but husband needs it. And then sweetened condensed milk, that is for coffee creamer. A dozen eggs. We already have a half a dozen or so in the fridge. This was another great deal. It is Meyer lemon hummus. This sounded so good with some graham crackers, or I don't know. I want to try it because it sounds so good. Onion, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, or rustic rather. And then I grabbed some croissants. These croissants are for lunch sandwiches. I'm about to make some lunch right quick. There was not a sale deal on it, but we needed something that we can actually get in the car and run. So here is more deals that made this whole shopping trip worth it. These are pork chops, a very large one right here, and then a much smaller one there. So hubby will be able to enjoy that. Instead of some sausage or bacon, we picked up this cubed ham. And so we'll be able to dice it, put in omelets. We are leaving the stove alone. We are officially in the 90-degree weather circle. It lasts around here from about the last week of June, sometimes the second week of June, and it goes all the way until pretty much the end of August that we are 90 degrees and higher. We will get a break when a huge thunderstorm rolls in, and that break will last maybe a half a day. If the thunderstorm rolls in at night, your break is in the middle of the night, and then when you wake up the next day, the temperatures are going up, up, and up. So we are definitely in that range. So right now we're looking for things that can go on the stovetop and not the oven, and this ham will be one. All right, so here I have 3 packs of the oven roasted deli turkey. They were $2.09. They were already on sale, and these had the clearance sticker. So 1 goes in the fridge, 2 goes in the freezer. They had 5 packs there, but I left 2 for others. A bag of broccoli because I only have a little bit left. And our garden is starting to produce green beans, lettuce, peas, and soon as 2 squash. They should be ready. The 2 squash should be ready in another maybe 2 weeks. 2 pounds of ground beef. This will be dinner for 2 nights from now, which is salmon. Another one that was on a ton of deal. So it's 2 small in each package. So I'll roast that up. This half and half for our coffee, and then some gluten-free bread for hubby. So how much do you think we spent this month? Can you take a guess? This particular haul here came to this amount. I believe it's 60 something. I'll put it on the right here. And I'll total up everything for the month of June. It comes to about right here. We normally spend about $400 a month. My son is dairy free. My husband is gluten free. They have food preferences. I eat a ton of anything. I don't have any food preferences. But those two alone caused the grocery bill to be so high. So in this month, we came well under that. And July, we expect to do the exact same thing. A little bit each month. Now, caveat for those who are new around here, we did pick up an order from the farmer of tons of protein about 2 months ago. So we have other protein that's in the house, chicken and beef, that, and some pork that you don't see. So yeah, this may seem like not enough food, and that's because we are able to stock the freezer up by sacrificing of eating out of our pantry January and February every single year. All right, I'll keep you guys tuned for whatever we do in July, because grocery prices are crazy, but these deals help a lot. If you are brand new to shopping like this, I have some tips that I shared before on what day is great to go grocery shopping, and that's what I use. I don't always shop with a list. I shop with categories: 5 fruit, 5 veg, 5 protein, things like that. That way it's not specific, and I can just get the cheapest thing I can find there. So I hope this helps. And I would definitely let you guys know how this hummus turns out, because that sounds so good. All right, until next time, happy shopping. Thanks for dropping by. Bye.